area ahead was
Yeah. This area.
The Minister for Communications, the Attorney General, the School Management Board, staff and students, my fellow features in Bulawanak, and a very good afternoon to you all. It's a great pleasure to be in the north, and particularly to be in Lamasa at Sri Guru Khalsa College as we open yet another of my government's telecenters. This is the third telecenter that I have opened in Bunalevu this week. And yesterday, I opened a telecenter at Senganga Central College, and this morning, I opened one at Landongo Secondary School. With these two alone, we have brought internet access to more than 1,000 students and many more Fijians living in the surrounding communities. And we still have two more telecenters to open tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen and students, I'm happy to be in Lamasa again. I was here not too many months ago when I opened the government's new service center, giving Fijians living here access to a whole range of services that until now might have required a trip to Suva. Lamasa is the commercial hub of the Northern Division, and it is absolutely central to my government's Look North policy. For too long, the people of the Northern Division struggled with governments that were not serious about addressing their concerns. Well, my government wants to do more to develop Bunalevu, and we are serious about improving the prospects of the North. We are serious about unlocking its potential through development of much needed infrastructure. And an important part of that is to give Northerners access to the telecommunications revolution that is transforming the lives of people across Fiji and of course across the world. You all know that we're doing a lot of work to improve the roads up here. I've stated regularly, and especially the highway between Nambowalu and Raketi, to provide better access for people and goods across the top of the island. The telecenter that we're going to open this afternoon here is another highway of another sort, but just as important, giving ordinary Fijians access to the information superhighway and empowering them in a way that previous generations would never have imagined. This telecenter is for the use of students during school hours, and of course, as you know by now, the rest of the community in the evening and in the weekends. It will provide access to the internet, one of the miracles of modern age. The internet has opened up new horizons for people across the world. It is providing them with knowledge and skills, and today it has come to Sri Guru Khalsa College. We already have 10 telecenters operating in various parts of the country, including this one. There will be 13 now. And as of last week, 31,500 people were using these telecenters. With the 5 new telecenters we're opening this week in Bunalevu, this number, of course, will steadily increase. Ladies and gentlemen and students, as many of you know, Fiji's constitution came into effect on Saturday after His Excellency, our President, gave his assent to it at the signing ceremony in Suva on Friday. It is the supreme law of the land, and all other laws flow from it. And in a host of ways, it is fundamentally different to the 3 constitutions that Fiji has had since independence. For the first time, everyone is equal, everyone is called a Fijian, and everyone will have a single vote of equal value when we go to the polls by no later than September next year. Also, for the first time, the Constitution includes permanent rights to housing and sanitation, reasonable access to transportation, adequate food, clean water, just minimum wage, social security schemes, health and sanitation, and of course it protects the rights of landowners as well as the rights of tenants. But as I said this morning, one of the parts I'm most proud of is that it includes the Fijians' right to education at all levels, primary, the secondary and the tertiary. This means that any elected government from now on will have to do everything in its power to make education accessible to all Fijians at all levels. And in primary school, we're also making the teaching of Itauke and Fiji Indian compulsory under the new constitution. And I'm proud to say, though, that in so many instances in the north, ordinary people already know both languages and have always communicated effectively. So I definitely regard the north, as I've said this morning, as a beacon and role model for the rest of Fiji. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, and the students, it's important for all of you to read the 2013 Constitution for yourselves. As you see in front of you, we brought copies to hand out to those who want to read it, and I urge you all to do so. We have versions in English, in Itauke, and of course in Hindi for you to choose from. It is the way forward for every Fijian. I've been struck by the enthusiasm of the Fijians are showing for the blueprint that will take us for the first time, first genuine democratic election in our history next year. On my visits to Nobowalu, excuse me, in Sianganga yesterday, and of course Nandong this morning, we distributed hundreds of copies to the local people. It's obviously a document that Fijians already value and see as something that they can treasure and pass down to their children. As I said last Friday, the Constitution is the culmination of the revolution that the RFMFNI launched in December 2006 to put Fiji back on track after years of corruption and the rule of self-interested politicians who weren't really interested in providing basic services to all Fijians. And I kept on saying that the most important thing for me is for my government to do what other governments didn't, and that is to deliver services to all Fijians wherever they live, especially in the rural areas. Better access to electricity, to clean water, to affordable housing, to education and transport. Not just talk, but action. So with those few words, it's now my pleasure to declare Sri Guru College Telecenter open.
This is the latest updated election website. We've got a website for the election purposes. Voter registration, overseas registration now. People can register the interest to register. Yeah, not registered, but they can register the interest that they want to get registered. Oh, okay. So it helps us with that. So we've got everything in here. The election office, the candidates, then we've got the photos that keep on changing.
But thank you.